Hello there fellow humans and welcome to this video, and today I want to talk about the ISU 122S and the SU 12244 because they are in the shop right now. As you can see, Invisible Menace, good joke. But yeah, basically 6.5k gold for both of them with attachments, equipment, all that kind of stuff. Here's the thing, if you like tank destroyers, obviously this video has two routes. If you like tank destroyers, it's going completely different to if you don't like tank destroyers, because if you don't like tank destroyers, then stay away with them at all costs. You know, there's no point even buying them, because they both don't really have armor and they both don't have a turret, so there's that. If you do like tank destroyers, however, then you might consider, even though they're tier 7. But, because most of you will ever have to encounter these tanks, let's talk about them anyway, you know, because buying them, not that great of an idea. Playing against them and knowing what's going on, good idea. So yeah, obviously both of them quite different. This has 3.3k DPM, no armor. It's an ISU 152 chassis basically, so same armor, same speed, which is no. And then you have this thing which has a lot less DPM, but has a bit more armor and a bit better speed as well. So I'm gonna play both, and let's start off with the SU 122. So here we are in the battle. And I'm the only tank destroyer on my team. There's 2 annihilators on each side. Help. But I mean, the clan challenge is going on. If you are looking for a clan, Nuts is joinable on the EU server. You know, if you are a good player, that is always an option, right? So get in now. Let's see what we can do here. Obviously, it's a non-turreted tank destroyer, which means the options that you have with this vehicle is quite limited. As in, you can't play most positions that you would play in a good tank, basically. That's the main reason why I don't like tank destroyers, because they're very situational. You can't really do much with them, besides camp on spots and then wait what's happening, or you sit around and try to get shots from a different location like this here. But there is not much I can do. Tiger's dead, the FV is dead, and there's no way I can help them because I simply can't peek anyone, because by the time I get around the corner I'm already dead. So let's see if we can do something from here. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, here might. Yep, there's some shots. That'll do. The Annihilator and Smasher are pushing back. That's good for me. Good, bad for them. Shark's pushing forward. The Annihilator is throwing it away. That's cool. But I can use this to get some more damage here. I mean, that's really how you have to play these kind of tanks. You know, you can't really do much of your own. You have to capitalize off your team. Most of the time. Okay, these two are pretty much dead. And now we're gonna turn this around, and they, yep. There's not much I can do. I don't know, like, this thing, people said back in the past that it was good, but I don't really see it, to be honest, because it's mediocre. But obviously that's my thinking influenced by the fact that it's a tank destroyer and that I don't like tanks like this, because in a situation like this I can't do shit. If I'm in a Smasher or something, I can be a lot more effective, I can be a lot more aggressive as well, which I like to do, you know. I don't like camping. And I like to decide the battle from the front, right? And yeah. I'm gonna wait here. Oh, hello. Can't even pen him. The penetration on this tank is quite no as well, so there isn't much to do here. It's basically the IS gun with a bit more DPM. So there's that. See if we can get a shot on him, but obviously even that is tricky due to the lack of a turret. I don't know, like, it's just so many setbacks and so little advantages that I don't see a point for this at all. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get away, but that's not gonna happen, and that's the disappointment here. That's the problem with this tank, and that's also the Scorpion G being a disappointment, but that's okay. Let's move on to the ISU. And the ISU, and now here we have 3,300 DPM, which is quite a lot more than the SU 122. And I'd say, oops, this is the better of the two. Quite simply, you have 800 DPM more, but in terms of armor and mobility, it's not that much different that it would be that much of a hindrance, because the SU 122 essentially doesn't have any armor either. It only has armor against T6s, and that's not really something I would want to have anyway. But it's an okay bonus. Now, Obviously, this tank is kind of in a dilemma because you have a attack gun with a defend chassis, basically. You want to have this thing as forward as possible, but you can't play it forward because you don't have fucking armor, and you don't have a turret, and you don't have anything, which is annoying. But, yeah. I wouldn't buy these, honestly. If it were to me, I would not buy these. For 6.5k gold, you can get way better options. You know, you can get even tier 8s. Why would you buy a tier 7 premium when you can get a tier 8? You know, tier 7 is just worse in every way. You know, it does worse damage, does worse crits. It's worse in everything, basically. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? It's the ARL. There we go. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can get some decent damage out of it. Which is... But the problem is that I have with the tanks, I basically have to fight them. I have to not only fight the enemy, I also have to fight the tank to put it in a way that I want to play it, right? Whereas if I play an E50M or something, I can just let the tank flow, right? Here, I just gotta fight the tank to make it do what I want it to do. But yeah. If you get in a position like this, you can get some good shots off. Is 2k damage good for tier 6 at tier 7? I don't know. He's dead. That's great. Can we get a shot on the Cromwell? Nope, he's in a dumb spot. The ISU's down there. No, the SU rather. So, this is quite an easy 2-minute wipeout, and I did 2k damage, so that's what you can see with this tank. It's capable of doing a lot of damage, but I would prefer something better. And that's this video. And if you do prefer the better, then like and subscribe, obviously. Top damage, oh well. That's not great, but kind of reflects the tanks, really. They're situational, you know. They're not working in every situation, and they depend on whether you like this kind of tank or not. I don't, personally, so I'm obviously very biased in that sense. And yeah, would I spend 6.5k gold on both of them? Not really. So yeah, well that's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.